Welcome to my first ever mukbang. By the way, I got all of my stuff from 7-Eleven. I have a feeling I am doing this all wrong. Why? I wish this table was a lot higher. Wait. Hey guys! I think I finally got the right size table. Yeah, without further ado, welcome to my first ever mukbang. So this is mentaiko pasta, aka fish egg pasta, mochi ice cream, because yeah, one of you guys recommended that I eat mochis, and jagariko, avocado and cheese flavor. My email address is stephx3jrico, and a lot of you guys wonder what is jrico. Jrico is this, jagariko. Everything cost me $7.50. I think this was $4, this was about $2, and this was about $2 as well, so everything was about like $7.50, which is pretty expensive, I would say, for a meal. But oh my god, it smells so good, you guys. Bon appetit, guys. That's really good. I could see why this was my sister's favorite. So on Snapchat and on YouTube, I asked you guys to send in some questions to ask me while I do this mukbang. And I was so surprised because for the first time in my life, I got over like 30 snaps. Like, what the heck? I got so many, guys. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much. First snap, Chai Ziyang. When you moved to Japan, was it difficult learning Japanese and being able to understand your high school teachers? Yes, it was really hard, especially because I was in denial. Instead of trying to learn Japanese, I always tried to find a way to convince my parents to go back to America. In America, I was actually doing really good with my studies, and I felt as if going back to Japan was me throwing out all of my past education, past accomplishments, and I was really upset. I didn't think of even improving. I just kept thinking of ways to convince my parents to go back to the States, which never happened. Another thing that was hard was moving itself is hard, and then moving to a country where you don't even know how to speak the language. It's like you can't talk to anyone about how you're feeling. Oh my god, it was so hard. It was one of the hardest times. Like, I remember crying every single night. I used to cry like out in the balcony, hoping that no one will hear me, and I would just like cry listening to music in the balcony. And apparently crying from the balcony, it's like perfect for my grandpa to hear. Yahoo! 入る? どうしたの? こっちが映ってる? こっちが映ってる. My mom's here. My mom, guys! もうちょっと低く. Long time. 久しぶりって言われた。Long time no see. ここめっちゃついてるよ、お母さん。Long time no see. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I told you guys this, but I'm in my mom's room. But anyway, in the balcony when I was like crying and stuff, I thought that no one was listening to me, and then I found out that my grandpa was listening, because one time my dad, he got really pissed off at me, and he started getting mad that I was crying too loud and that I should stop crying, and like he was saying like everyone's going through a hard time right now. So then I started crying in the closet from then on. It was a really hard time. Okay, next question. Hopefully it'll be a happier question. By the way, I don't mind you guys asking that question. Thank you so much, Chai, for sending in your question. Next one is by, it's kind of hard to pronounce this one. It says, oh, Farid? Wait, do I know her? When will you return to Korea? Love your fam. When will I return to Korea? That's a really good question. I have no idea. I would love to go to Korea if there's something for me to do there, but for some reason, like, I really want to learn the language and everything, but I'm not sure if I want to go back there just quite yet. Maybe if I have work there, but I'm not sure. It's not, I don't know, for some reason I don't see myself going back to Korea anytime soon. Maybe for traveling, yes, but living there, unless I have work there to do, unless my job happens to be in Korea, I don't see myself going back to Korea. For some reason, my gut feeling tells me that I'm gonna get married to a Korean person, but I don't know. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'll get married to a Korean person, but I have a feeling not anytime soon. Okay, next question says, When you first moved to Japan, was it difficult to pick up the language and learn 3 all alphabets? Did you take extra classes for kanji? Also, what was the biggest culture shock for you? Love your videos. Wow, you guys are really interested about this. Well, I answered the first part. Was it hard to learn all 3 alphabets? Well, for those of you guys don't know, Japan has hiragana, katakana, and kanji. I learned hiragana and katakana in 1 day. It took me like maybe a week to perfect it, but it took me like 1 day to memorize all of it. It wasn't that hard. And kanji was really hard for me. And like, even though I knew the alphabet, it was hard to write it because my hand wasn't used to writing the letters. And did I take extra classes? I went to an international school, so they offered like extra classes for people whose Japanese wasn't perfect, but I happened to be the only person in the class, so I had like one-on-one lessons with the teacher. There were a lot of culture shocks for me, but if I were to say 3 off the top of my head, 1, I was surprised how small and skinny everyone was. Because in America, I was so used to being one of the small people, and I was one of the shortest people in the volleyball team, but then when I came to Japan, I was one of the taller or like the middle ones. I was like so above average, and there were a lot of skinny people. Like I've never met so many skinny people in my life. Like that was really culture shock for me. 1. 2, the trains. In Japan, there's different trains. Like there's a train that stops at every stop. There's a train that stops at only the important stops. And I didn't know that, and I would go on any random train and miss the stop to go to school, and then I'd panic because I didn't know how to go on the other side, and I had to call my mom, and then after my mom picked up, my mom would say like, oh, give the phone to someone around you, and I give it to some random person around me. And then like I had to give her, and then my mom would say something, and then she'll give the phone back to me, and then my mom would explain it to me in Korean. And yeah, that was culture shock for me. And one more was how high Japanese people laugh. Like, okay, Americans and Japanese people, they laugh so differently. Like when I was in America, the laugh that was really popular was the horse laugh. It was like hoo hoo hoo, like everyone would laugh like hoo 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 hoo, like that. But then in Japan, it was like ha, like super high, like maybe 2 octaves higher than an American would. And I remember like my ears were like buzzing because of how high everyone's voice was. Well, another culture shock was how not friendly the guys were to the girls, and vice versa. Like the guys hung out with the guys and the girls hung out with the girls, which was obviously not normal in America. Like in America, everyone hung out with everyone. So thank you, Sarah, for that question. Next is gonna be Melksni-chan. If you could go back in time, what would you do again or try to change? Love you. Oh, love you too. If I could go back time and redo something, relive again, it would be freshman year of Bergen Tech. It was one of the happiest times of my life. Like I was so happy. Like I had the perfect group of friends. I had a very exciting love life. I didn't have a boyfriend, but I definitely had something going on. If I had to go back in time and change one thing, it would be not giving up on my studies. Because in Japan, in America, I was so used to when I studied, I'd see results. But when I first moved to Japan, I studied so freaking hard. Like I remember not having much sleep, and I would have blisters, like cold sores all over my all over my mouth because I was so stressed out and I was working myself out so much. And I didn't see like as good results as I would in America, obviously, because in America I spoke the language and everything. But yeah, after 2 to 3 months of that, I gave up on my studies. Like all in all, I just gave up. Like I was so stressed, I gave up. And then a month after that, I quickly fell into my eating disorders and stuff. So I would have not given up on studying, because after that, it was like one bad habit led to another. Like it was really bad. So that's what I would change. Natalia Wood. What language do you enjoy speaking the most? I enjoy speaking Korean because I think because I'm learning the language right now, and I actually really love the language. Although it's my worst language. Angela in Mielolor says,
Hi Steph! If you could pick any job in the world, what job would you choose?
oh my god, wow! I love your accent! I'm guessing you're from the UK? Oh my god! It's so weird seeing you guys in real life like that. But first off, hi Angela, and if I were to choose one dream job, it would be part-time YouTuber and part-time working something in the entertainment industry. I don't want to work like a normal 9 to 5 job, definitely not. I want to do YouTube and yeah, I want to be on TV. Like, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, guys. Like, in the media, but I'm not gonna say anything further. If I ever accomplish that dream, I'll let you guys know. But thank you, Angela, for sending in your question. And next is Palm Key. Oh, oh, so cute. Palm Key. She asked, do I have plans on going to Korea anytime soon? Wow, you guys are really curious about the same things. I'm guessing you guys want me to go back to Korea. And I do. If there's work there for me, if there's something for me to do, then I'll definitely go back. Because I loved it there so much. I was so happy in Korea. But, yeah, I don't know. Wow, it's making me really nervous seeing you guys in real life like this. Next person is Michael. Hey Steph, I really love your videos. Thank you. My question is, what Japanese television do you watch? And do you have any favorite actors, actresses? I really like watching Zasekai Gyoten Chenji. It's like a Japanese show. I'll leave some links down below because they have it on YouTube as well. They have like this whole weight loss edition, which I like to watch a lot. And do I have a favorite actors, actresses? Not really, because I don't really watch that many movies. Okay, Kennedy asked.
Hi Steph. If you could choose 3 foods from Korea, Japan, and Indonesia to eat for the rest of your life, what would they be?
Oh, you're so cute! Hi, Kennedy. And I would definitely say Korean food. Oh my god, it's so weird seeing you guys in real life like this.
Hi Steph, I love your videos and I was thinking if you're planning to go back to Korea.
Wow, same question. I better go back then. Actually, I was planning to go back this month, October, because one of my friends invited me to, because I have a friend that's studying abroad in SNU. How about this? I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but once I accomplish my weight loss goal, which is 10 kilos from now, I'll fly to Korea. Hopefully that's around Christmas time, but thank you, Nora, for sending in your question. And hi, hello, all the way to Paris. Always wanted to go there. Oh, Big Handsome. I know who this is.
Steph, do you have any tips on daily vlogging? For example, how to stay disciplined every single day?
That's a really good question considering I don't stay disciplined every day. But I think the purpose of you doing daily vlogging, because if you're trying to daily vlog to become famous, that's actually really hard to do. But the reason why I started daily vlogging was to spread positivity, because I realized, like, whenever my friends asked me for advice, I realized like I was a really positive thinker, and I thought it could really help other people around, like when I went through hardships and stuff. So one, my purpose wasn't to become famous, it was to spread positivity. And two, the reason why I was able to continue was because once I started daily vlogging and I was editing the videos, I had so much fun editing the footage. Like, I don't know, it just made me laugh. I enjoy editing, so it wasn't like a chore for me, it was more like a hobby. Like, it's like asking someone that's addicted to YouTube, like that really enjoys watching YouTube, like, how do you watch YouTube every single day? It's because you enjoy it, right? Kind of like that. It's not, I don't look at it as a chore, it's something I really enjoy. So I would say, yeah, really thinking of the purpose of daily vlogging. Is it to become famous, or is it because you have a better purpose, like to spread positivity? Thank you for your question, Big Handsome. Next question is from Veggie Pizza. How has doing YouTube helped you? Love you, Kimmy. Oh, Kimmy. Well, how has YouTube helped me? You have automatic connections with people and automatic feedback on your life. It could be negative in a sense, but then for me, it definitely had a positive impact, because through my daily life, there aren't that many people that say good things about me, right? And I would feel like BS sometimes. But with YouTube, it's like every day, like once I upload a video, there'll always be good comments, and when I read it, I don't know, it makes me feel like I have more potential than I think I do, kind of, and it really pushes me harder to do things. So yeah, definitely getting feedback from you guys built me up as a person. It definitely changed my life for the better. I love doing YouTube, guys. I wouldn't change it for anything. Prince Noah. He asked, who is the oldest out of your brothers? Brian is the oldest. And who is your favorite sibling? That is such a dangerous question, guys. I don't know. I can't really pick a favorite. Say if they weren't... Okay, this is technically answering your question. But say they weren't my siblings. And who would I hang out with even though they weren't my siblings? It would be Brian and Sarah. So them two, I guess, are my favorite siblings. Is that mean? Okay, but anyway. Next, Presley asked, how hard was it to learn Japanese? I am Mexican American and I plan to move to Japan after college. Similar question, huh? It was hard for me. It was a lot easier for my older sister Jen though because she loved kanji. Because kanji, if you really study it, I think some books they have it on as well, but a lot of kanji characters look like the actual thing that they represent. For example, like dog looks like this. Kanji for parents is like this. And the kanjis, if you tear it apart, it actually means standing on top of a tree and looking over someone. It's actually really enjoyable if you think about it that way. So for my older sister, she learned it so fast. Now I bet she knows more kanji than like a normal Japanese person would. But for me, I didn't find that much interest in it, so it was harder. It depends on how interested you are in it. The next question is harmony without why. Pretend that you're married. Question. Who do you want to die first, you or your partner? Oh, I was just thinking about this because I just filmed my Grandpa Draws My Life. I would definitely want my partner to die first because personally I think I'm a emotionally stable person. I feel like I could handle it better. Next is Kitty Cat Tacos. That's such a cute name. Do you have any advice for motivation to get back on a healthy lifestyle after recovering from binge eating disorder? I'm actually having a hard time with this right now as well. I still binge quite a bit when I'm stressed out, and yeah, it's hard. One of the main advice I could give you is taking your time out. Just go somewhere. Just take your time out of reality and yeah, just really reflect on your life. And something that really helped me was I always write out what my ideal day would be like, and every day I would try to live like that. Another thing is, instead of like beating yourself up for binge eating or not being able to do something, I always like when I mess up, like say I did overeat one day, and then I try to think of what triggered it. And for example, for me, I usually overeat when I'm at the dinner table because there's so much food at the dinner table and I could eat as much as I want and I don't want to leave over, so then I eat a lot, right? So then very recently I decided to not have dinner at the dinner table anymore. I'm gonna try to eat out as much as I can, like eat out healthy food of course, as much as I can. Although it's gonna be a little hard on my budget, I think it's worth it for my own health. Just really reflect. Reflecting is so important, guys. Reflect. This is gonna be the whole point of this video. You guys really have to reflect on your life. I read this in a biography of Steve Jobs once, and Steve Jobs, he says one of his methods of becoming as successful as he is reflecting once a week. And there's another person that's like a very big person as well, and he reflected like every single day, like took some time off every day and just reflect. Think about what you did today, what you could have done better, what you should do tomorrow, like that. Just take time every day to reflect. Odd pancakes. Why did you start YouTube? It was to spread positivity and because I really looked up to Bubs. Fran, do you believe in ghosts? And P.S. you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much. I love your boots, girl. Yes, I do believe in ghosts. Hence why I talk to my grandma all the time. Well, I wouldn't say talk to my grandma. I would like pray to her. It is good. The reason why I love it is because like there's nothing like this in America. It's not too salty. And the more you chew on it, the better it tastes, and it's so crunchy. Sophie Song says, hi Steph, I like you and your lovely family so much. I'm planning to visit Japan this Christmas. Do you have any suggestions of where I should go? I would say go to Kyoto because it's very beautiful there. Tokyo, of course. Go to Tokyo. There's like everything in Tokyo, girl. And if you want to experience snow, Hokkaido. I've never been to Hokkaido before, but I heard that their food is amazing, so I would recommend you guys to go there. Next is from Shirley. She asked, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? I wish I had a link. Shirley, girl, send me a link down below in the comment section.
Hi Steph, what is your favorite Japanese trait? P.S. Can you tell Benji I said hi?
same person. Was that the same person? My favorite Japanese treat is this. Sagariko. It's super good, guys. Langdon. Ask.
What is the weirdest question you've ever received from a viewer ever?
My weirdest... Oh my god, I actually have like a... Okay, so the weirdest question that I've ever received was like, this girl, she texted me and she's like, oh, I'm a lesbian, and she's like, can I tell you my like lesbian fantasies or something like that? I was like, oh girl, I'm sorry, like I'm straight, my friend. And she's like, do you still want to know my lesbian fantasies? And then I just stopped responding. But yeah, that would be one of the weirdest questions I got. Okay. Next is from Rika Churro. What would you do when you like a boy but you're scared that they don't have an interest in you? Girl, when I have a crush, my first instinct is to run. Like, when I really have a crush on someone, I do not talk to that person because I'm so obvious when I like someone, and I stutter and I bite like on every single word. Just try to look at them through the distance and like stalk them through a distance. Like, I wonder if he has a girlfriend like that. But oh my god, if I have a crush, I do not talk to that person. No way, no way. That's too much for me. Handy! Hi, Handy! He's one of the people that came to the meet and greets. What's your opinion on work-life balance? A full-time job in Korea. Oh, in Japan. Of course, it depends on the job you get, but I know that a lot of companies in Japan, they make you overwork without extra pay, so yeah. It's not that good. J-Boy asked, when are you ever coming to Colorado? I've never really considered going to Colorado because I just don't know anyone there. But I guess eventually, like, why not? I am planning to go back to America, obviously, eventually, but don't know when yet. And Ekmalwi asked, can I still ask you a question or it's too late? Ask away, girl. Well, actually, it might be a little too late. Next, Sega. Why don't you get a haircut? And don't you do a meet and greet in Japan? Actually, I'm only telling you guys, so only the people who are watching this this video will know, but I'm planning to chop off my hair once I accomplish my weight loss goal. I'm planning to like chop it all off, so yeah, I am planning to chop it off. And why don't I do a meet and greet in Japan? I don't do a meet and greet in Japan because I don't feel like I have a lot of viewers here. Danny Boy asks, where do you get cooking inspirations from? What recipes? Tell me your secrets. Girl, I love that cooking. But I get my recipes from, I use this cookbook. What songs have you been listening to these days? I've been listening to so much K-pop. I'll leave all the links down below to the music that I listen to. Any equipment suggestion for someone who wants to be a vlogger? Honestly, vlogging, if you want to make vlogs, more than the camera, what's more important is content. So as long as you have any camera to vlog with that you could post online and something you could edit with, you're good to go. When will you come back to Indonesia? I have a feeling within 3 years time. I have a feeling I'm gonna go back at least once. What do your parents do for work? And do they plan on going back to America to visit? I don't think my parents are ever planning to, like, they have no plans of going back to America right now because they're too busy raising the kids. My mom, she's a nursery school teacher, and my dad, he does like needles and stuff. How do you stay in touch with your friends when you're abroad? Actually, with my closest friends, I don't really have to stay in touch with them. Like, it's really weird. Like, we don't talk for a really long time, but then when we meet again, it's like we're like best friends as always. So yeah, with my best friends, I don't really have to stay in touch with them. It happens kind of naturally. Do people sit on the floor in all Japanese homes? I think it's 50-50. I don't know if you mentioned this, but what's this on your left hand, the ring? A lot of people think it's like a couple ring, so I kind of use it as a cock block. But it's a friendship ring with Sab and Claristy. Yeah, I think that's about it. I didn't even get to this yet. And this is how it looks like. It's like 2 ice creams and it comes out with a little fork. I think it melted. It's not supposed to be this. Oh my god, it's so melted. It's all melted! And I wouldn't melt because I had this ice pack. Whatever. I guess I'll have to eat it like this. It's bad. It's supposed to be hard. Which is good though. My most embarrassing moment is when I was in America. So there was like a tennis court, right? I wanted to be cool because my crush was there. So then I just tried to jump over the tennis net, like there's the net, and I tried to jump over it to look cool in front of my crush. But then my flip-flops got caught on the net. I had like scars all over my arms and my jeans ripped and everything, and my crush saw the whole thing happening and he didn't really know what to do. So he like looked from a distance and he was smiling, and after I got off he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm okay." Such a bad impression on my crush. I'm gonna finish this and we're gonna call it a day. So hard to eat this. It's not supposed to be melted. Finished! How many calories was that? So crazy to see all the calories. I'm scared. So this is 422. The Jacarrico is 259. And this, 82 times 2. So 164. That was 845 calories for dinner. Actually, honestly, it's a lot less than I thought. I thought it would be 1,000 calories, but thanks for watching my first ever mukbang, guys. And if you guys like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up. Or if you have any requests on what I should eat next. I have a feeling I'm like the worst mukbanger ever. But yeah, let me know if you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys all in the vlog. Bye! And thanks for watching. Hacha.